Vitidsarn beating Antonsen, and Shuji, the top seed, giving a walkover against Antonsen. In the race to the finals at the moment, Lin Chunyi heads things. There are 3 from Chinese Taipei in the top 8. Kunlavut is in there as well. No sign of Antonsen for the moment, but as we said, not quite yet at the halfway stage. There's still a lot of badminton to go. Remember, this is the first tournament since the 24th of March on the World Tour, so that will change quite significantly after this. And we've got a lot of tournaments to come as well, haven't we, in the next few weeks. We're going to have a terrific reception here. Both these players will get it, but especially, of course, with Kunlavut Vitidsarn.
Please welcome technical officials on board.
Okay, here come our players then. In just a short bit.
singles.
Antonsen from Denmark. Kunlavut Vitidsarn from Thailand.
Listen to that one. That reception for Kunlavut Vitidsarn. They've waited patiently for almost 4 hours. This crowd here at the Nimibutr Stadium. Again, it is two familiar foes. Antonsen, always sprightly, raring to go. They've met 11 times.
Okay, we do have a guest today.
With Anders Antonsen winning 7 of the 11 meetings, including the last one they had
white for Denmark
at the recent Thomas Cup quarter-final on the 1st of May, so 16 days ago. We won it in 3. What an epic battle that was. And now in 20 minutes. However, Kunlavut has won the previous 3 games to that, so 3 of the last 4 have gone his way, all last year. So, back to then, it was 6-1 to Antonsen, and he has narrowed the gap, Kunlavut. Anders Antonsen, 29 years of age, 6'1", 106 centimeters tall, from Aarhus, one of the major cities of Denmark. He's currently 3rd in the world. He's been a former world number 2 achieved in September of 2022. At the World Champs, he's finished runner-up 2019 and 3rd 3 times in 21, 23 and 25. European Games champion in 2019 and European champion in 2021 and 2024. He has dropped the 1 game so far in addition to Naka, a 71-minute marathon. Chi, the top seed, gave a walkover in the semi-finals, which is why he's here. European Championships also 3 silver medals in 17, 22 and 26, and he's got 10 titles to his name on the World Tour. Kunlavut Vitidsarn is 25, 173 centimeters tall, 5'10", and he's from the capital, Bangkok. He's a former world number 1, achieved in June of last year, almost a year ago when he reached that. Olympic Games, he got a silver in Paris. Hasn't dropped a game so far. Beat 2 seeds along the way, Lakshya Sen and Cho Tien-chun, both in 53 minutes. He is a former world champion in 2023. Finished 2nd twice in 22 and last year in Paris, losing to Xu Chi. He's the former Asian champion last year. This year he finished 3rd. David Graf von Schwerin of Austria is the umpire. 3 times world junior champion, 17 to 19. Adeline Sargent is the French service judge. And on the World Tour, he has got 8 titles to his name, Kunlavut, including winning the Thailand Open twice. In 2023, beating Lee Chuk-yu, and last year, he beat Antonsen, as I mentioned earlier, in a 1.5 hour thriller. Well, overall, his record here, Antonsen has had 1 other semi-final, apart from that final reach, so that was in 2021. Kunlavut, as I said, 2-time winner here.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And in between those 2 wins,
On my right.
2024, he had a semi-final, so a very, very good recent record here.
And on my left, Kunlavut Vitidsarn, Thailand.
Well, the crowd obviously acts as an extra boost for him.
Antonsen to
Every
serve.
single point
Level.
will be hugely cheered.
Play.
Antonsen is known for his on-court, should we call them antics? First point on the board to Kunlavut. Well, Kunlavut has one title to his name this year, the Malaysia Open, at the start of the year, Super 1000. And got to the semi-finals of the All England. Also the Asia Championships. And the quarterfinal at the India Open.
Serve it over. 1-2.
So first point there for Antonsen, floating towards the front court there. And a backhand winner. Well, Kunlavut also benefited from Shu Chi cutting short a tournament in the final of the Malaysia Open. Going to retire. Back injury. It's plagued him for quite a while actually. So both have been on the benefiting end of it.
2-0. Kunlavut. Okay. Change.
Antonsen's season, 2 finals. One was the team championships, the other one was the European championships. And that's to Christo Popov. It's a sign of changing of the guard in Europe. Semis of the Malaysia Open, and early exits at the All England in the first round and the Indonesia Masters in the second. So it's a little bit of a mixed bag for him.
Service over.
So his first final on the World Tour this year for Anders Antonsen.
3-0.
The All England would have been a painful one for him, losing to low-ranked Koki Watanabe in the opening round. Even lower-ranked Chiu Jen in the second round of the Indonesia Masters. So some disappointing results, I think, for him. Good reactions there. Also skipped the India Open this year. Got a little bit of trouble for that one. Probably looks pretty sharp at the moment. So does Kunlavut, actually. He's in this tournament, he's noticeably more aggressive, more front foot. That's the start.
Service over.
And there's been some speculation I've seen online from fans wondering whether
4-all.
he's doing this with perhaps 2027 in mind, in terms of the new scoring system we're going to have with 15 rather than 21.
Thank you.
Where you have to really start aggressive from the beginning. It would seem maybe a stretch with that still a long way to go. And you'd imagine that with the 21 scoring system still here until we're only the 10th tournament of the year with 19 more to go. Still a long way to go in the season. He's obviously done very well at this level. You'd want to make the most of it before it changes, because that particular change may not suit him so much. It'll be fascinating to see how all that pans out next year. Good hold from him. Oh, he's got that well off.
That was over. 5-all.
Looks like he pumped his fist. So, nothing to separate these two. Kind of going back to what he does best there, Kunlavut. Rallying, biding his time. Everyone's enjoying themselves.
Yep. Honest.
Well, it was all around the net area, wasn't he? Antonsen really guarding it.
5. Change.
Vitidsarn up by 2. see he's quick to attack, and they're loving it. All he could do was adjust.
5.
And there's Antonsen, and that was an easy one to kill off.
Thank you.
Oh, great reactions there from Antonsen.
Serve is over. 6-8.
It looked like he was going to win that point, didn't it? Well, Kunlavut couldn't quite put the kill on that. Good reactions from the Dane to win that point. Wonderful shot. He's so quick to everything at the moment. Kunlavut, a real spring in his step.
9-6.
That was the shot, wasn't it, that set up the point. Real clash of styles, these two. Antonsen, an aggressive, pace-driven attacker. Very tactical. That's a cerebral counter-attacker, normally. Controlled aggression versus fluid, deceptive defense.
Shut it.
Antonsen relies heavily on dictating the speed of the rallies. He is a powerful, explosive jump smash. We haven't really seen too much of it yet. Looks to lift, press forward, attack at every opportunity. Looks to keep rallies relatively short and fast, using his strength and aggressive pushes to force weak returns from opponents. Look at that counter. Stick smash is not bad. And it's Kunlavut who comes out on top. Such a patient, tactical player.
10-6.
Doesn't want to blast his opponents off the court. He uses a variety of deceptive shots here. Generally, precise net shots, tight lifts, and they take the tempo. And he does excel at soaking up that offensive pressure. Anticipation and racket control do allow him to turn those aggressive shots into attacking opportunities on his own. So a quick shot there of Kunlavut Patama. Watrakun of Thailand, president of the BWF. He's absorbing these well. Kunlavut. Maybe waiting for the frustration and impatience of Antonsen. He goes into the interval with a nice 5-point lead here in the interval of the first game.
Coach, return to your chair. Kunlavut. Ready to play? Change. Six. Play.
Well, the crowd anticipated it. Listen to that huge noise as he smashed that.
12-6.
It was onto his left hand. You might have just seen there, Antonsen, in any vain hope of trying to repel that smash.
Thank you.
Well, you needed that badly,
So
I think it's fair to say.
no change. 7-13.
That is challenged by Kunlavut. That fine 5-point run comes to an end. That's why Antonsen needed that so badly, and he's hoping that this goes his way as well. So 2 good runs of points. It's in.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining.
Reminder again, he was 4-5 down. He's won 9 of the last 12.
8-13.
Kunlavut Vitidsarn. Antonsen looking to get himself back into contention here. That looks long.
You want to challenge?
He took a while with that one, didn't he?
Out.
Sort of a belated. I think he just asked Kunlavut what he thought, and I think that's pretty clearly out, but we'll await the verdict. Yeah, as we thought.
Challenge unsuccessful.
Rather odd. Well, there we go.
Serves over. 14-8. Play.
Yeah, it was trying to play the very acute angle from there.
16-8.
Good power and good speed there from Antonsen.
Serves over. 9-17. Thank you. Kunlavut. Serves over.
Well, he's running away with this
18,
first game.
9.
A bit like we saw with Chen Yufei. Sorry, with Akane Yamaguchi against Chen Yufei. Well long.
19-9.
Long a number of times there.
20 game point.
Look at all those game points
9.
that Kunlavut has in hand. Very casually done. It's enough
Game.
from Kunlavut. What a great start.
First game.
A very comfortable first game win for him.
21-9.
Kunlavut Vitidsarn takes the opening game with a fine 21-9 win.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Anders, time is up. Second game. Level. Play. One left.
So, great start to this match for Kunlavut. You can see
1-all.
Antonsen bouncing around and very keen to move things along. Maybe now on this side would be feeling a bit more confident. Yeah, he scored his points in 4 batches. 4, a 5, a 4 and a 4. Kunlavut, that is, just to be clear.
3-1.
Already off to a much better start. There's Antonsen on this side. I might feel that he could attack more, though. It was not quite the case in the previous match, was it? What is it? Antonsen on the face.
2-3.
A quick apology from Kunlavut.
Anders, are you okay?
Right in the face. That is okay. Not quite in the eye, I think, thankfully. He feels very bad about it. And then he was in the eye. I've seen a few players get quite badly injured in that, actually.
Serve over. 4-3. What? Okay. Yes, okay. Can you change the tube?
Always great to see two heavyweights of the game squaring off like we did in the previous match. bided his time. That was more classic Kunlavut, wasn't it? Waiting for the right moment. Known for his very, very calm demeanour. Quite often called the Iceman, isn't he? Thrives from his long, grueling rallies. That wasn't that particularly long. Tries to break down his opponents. Consistently retrieving ungettable shots, minimising his unforced errors, but there's a bit more like it from him. Oh, great reactions. And Kunlavut wins the point. It's not going quite well for him at the moment. He reacted so well to that, and he let that go, didn't he? And does Antonsen.
Change. So it's over. 5-all. Thank you.
Well, Vitidsarn has looked so sharp, hasn't he?
6-all.
Overall today. Oh, he's got down well. Antonsen doesn't make it. He's throwing himself about, but
7-6.
it's on the moment. Superbly.
Thank you.
Well, the crowd factor, I think, is certainly something to consider as well. Well, that's an easy finish
Service over.
for Antonsen. He needs
7-all.
lots more of that, doesn't he?
Service over. 8-7.
Oh, he mishits it. He doesn't get the contact he wants. Oh, it's just not going well for Anders Antonsen at the moment. That's a shot he knows he should be making.
9-7.
Completely misses it. I think it might have just clipped the net cord there. Yeah, I think it did. As I said, it's not working in his favour at the moment.
Thank you.
That's a far better shot and a good winner
Service over.
from Anders Antonsen. Cross court.
8-9.
No chance there really for Kunlavut to get to it. That looks wide.
Service over. 10-8. Kunlavut, can you point him to the... Thank you.
Kunlavut leading by a couple here.
Kunlavut
It's
Vitidsarn
long, but it is going to be challenged.
Out.
It is long indeed.
Unsuccessful. One challenge remains. Service over. 9-10. Play.
A roar from the crowd as Kunlavut takes us to the
11,
interval
9.
with a 2-point lead. And all the Thai dignitaries are certainly enjoying that as well, aren't they? Get a quick look across at the umpire to see whether that was a legal shot. Kunlavut, of course, insisted it was. He's kind of waving him away, I think. Kunlavut winning maybe the battle of wits and also in scores. 11-9 in the second game, having won the first.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Players, get ready. Eleven, 9. Play. Twelve, 9. Set over.
I think that's a great rally, these two.
12. Thank you.
Well, again, frustration. Might be just starting to boil up. Clipping the nets. Maybe didn't like the taste of that too much. As Vitidsarn goes 3 clear. Vitidsarn has a 79% win rate after winning the first game in his career. That drops significantly to 48% when he's playing a top 5 player. Conversely, Antonsen wins 66% of his matches after losing the first game, and that drops significantly when he's playing a top 5 player, down to 50%. There's 1-2 quick points here.
12, 13. Service over. 13-14.
So it has tightened up again. It doesn't go over. And maybe Antonsen might feel he's due a little bit of fortune his way. Not quite enough on that. And he's kind of worked his way back into this. 5 of the last 7 points have gone Antonsen's way. Well, to keep it together.
15-14.
Again, he drops the racket. He's looking a little downcast. He's bouncing Vitidsarn.
Thank you.
Still a little bit of time to go. Still wants to fight, still showing he's got those battling qualities. Such a different feel, this one, isn't it? Remember how close it was. How far apart they were. Very similar to the match between Akane Yamaguchi and Chen Yufei. Reactions from Kunlavut. Oh, he's got that wrong again. He seemed to have miscalculated that. And it looked like he was going to make that shot. And is Antonsen. So he just seemed to be really tentative about that. He jumped up, then he left it, then he thought, oh no, I have to get to it. He had plenty of court to play with.
Thank you.
Just too unsure of himself. And that gives Kunlavut perhaps a very vital 2-point lead. Crowd willing him on here, Kunlavut. But it's Antonsen who wins the point. He looked at one point that he might convert, but he doesn't.
17.
Kunlavut's got a very good recent record in 500s.
Thank you.
Of his last 7 500s played, he's got to the semi-finals or better. He's won 2 of his last 3, not including today. Today would mean his 4th final in a row in 500s. Antonsen, well, of course, he's been around a lot longer. And he's drawn level here. Far from over.
17.
Well, this is his 3rd final in 4, his last 4 Super 500 tournaments. This dates back to the Thailand Open of last year. And the Korea Open. He was out in the 2nd round of Indonesia Masters, and of course now in this final. He'd want to convert this, wouldn't he? So 3 very good points for Anders Antonsen, who's now back in front.
Nope.
Oh, was that the perfect height for him to finish off? Antonsen. And actually, that's the first time he's been in the lead since he was up 6-5. It's come at a very, very good time for Anders Antonsen. They're all square now. I wasn't sure that was even going to be in. Yeah, Antonsen has played 28 Super 500. He's won 3 of them. The last one was the Indonesia Masters of 2024, 2.5 years ago. His record in finals is 50-50. 10 times he's won, 10 times he's lost. Kunlavut, 8 wins, 6 runners-up titles. The 6 runners-up positions. Someone got there. Great work from Antonsen. He looked to be in trouble. to push him back. He's frustrated with himself. He did say earlier in the week, Antonsen, that the wind was pretty strong, the drift, shuttles are fast. He said it was tricky to play in here, especially with the humidity and the heat. Difficult conditions, he said. Very different from the Thomas Cup in his native Denmark, the horses. He said polar opposites, and I think that's coming to the fore here today. Kunlavut hoping to become the first men's singles player since Joko Supriyanto in 1994 to win 3 titles here. But Antonsen isn't going to make that easy for him. If he does win, Kunlavut would be the first Thai player in competition history to win back-to-back editions. He's 2 points away from that, but Antonsen is level with him. It's held up.
20, 19.
Got some Denmark fans in the house. And a game point for Antonsen to take us into a third. Good reactions there from Kunlavut. Oh, is that in? It is. Extra points. Another fantastic rally. Well, that was a very belated challenge. Well, why not, I suppose? Well, we've got the challenge. It's a bit late, though. Been allowed to make that challenge. And as we thought, it is in. Talk about hitting the lines brilliantly. So we go to extra points. A second game point
21,
for the Dane.
20.
He was vulnerable there, wasn't he? Kunlavut. Wins out of 20 coming into this year's Thailand Open for Kunlavut. 15 out of 20 for Antonsen, the identical records. Well, that looks out. It is. We are back to level scores again. Well, this is the first time these two have ever played extra points with each other. In 26 games plus 28 games, the first time that they've ever gone to extra points. Another crowd here. Crucial to Bert's part. That looks out. Already played an hour, by the way.
22-21.
That's a third game point for Anders Antonsen. Another chance. Not taken. Well, we saw 5 championship points earlier for Fernando Martin. It's 3 so far for Antonsen. That's another one. It's a 4th one.
23-22.
Fourth game point for Anders Antonsen. Crowd on the edge of their seats. Good reactions from Kunlavut. And it just does enough to tumble over.
Second game, one man under Antonsen, 24-22.
So he finally gets there at the 4th time of asking. Anders Antonsen. He almost didn't. And he won't care. More tension to follow with a 3rd game now.
41. You need more shot. You need shot.
And over an hour played. (24-22) to Anders Antonsen in game 2. It's 1-1.
Twenty seconds. 20 seconds. Anders, hand up. I don't know.
Well,
Anders, you need to get ready.
is looking for something.
Can you check over there? Anders,
There's something he's looking for. It seems to be missing.
we can get the referee to... Can you check?
He's asking for a second to search his bag.
Anders, I can't. I'm sorry. Anders Antonsen, warning for misconduct.
He's getting a yellow card for misconduct. He's clearly missing something.
I'm sorry.
I do feel for him because he's clearly looking for something that you don't want that to affect his game. So we're about to start the third one here. Hopefully he just can put that past him. But if it's a nagging feel, if it's something he needed, I couldn't quite tell what it was. Was it powder perhaps? Well, he's asking to have a quick wipe down. I'm assuming he's also going to use that as a chance to find whatever it is he needs to find. So for now, I think he's going to be all right. Oh, is that in? It is. Okay, he's still looking for his... whatever it is he's looking for. So if he gets this, it'll be a third point. Antonsen. Otherwise 2-1. Yeah, it is very much in.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. 3 love. Play.
They're happy.
1-5.
Good start here from Antonsen. The crowd also now trying to do their part. We may well be going into the longest ever match between these two if it continues in the same sort of form as it has previously. So this is the best start either one of them has had to a game. It's been tight otherwise in the previous two.
Serves over. 2-6.
Slowly looking to graft his way back into this. This is better from Kunlavut. Kind of lost his way a little bit at the start of this game.
Thank you.
Over and he watches that.
5-6.
Well, after a very good start from Antonsen, they got 5 in a row. It's now 4 on the trot for Kunlavut, who has scored 5 of the last 6 points.
Antonsen challenges called in. This is the first time. You have to.
First challenge. We were just clarifying that. It is just in.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remains.
Well, these two have remarkably similar stats when it comes to the deciding game. 65% of deciding matches, or deciding games, Anders Antonsen wins, 69%. Kunlavut. And when it comes to playing a deciding game against a top 3 player, Antonsen wins 39% of the time, Vitidsarn wins 40% of the time. So almost negligible between them.
Serves over. 7-all.
It really is about the endurance as well, and keeping the wits about you. Of course, having the crowd is certainly a factor in Kunlavut Vitidsarn's favour. Reminder that Shiuchi had a game of walk-up at Antonsen, so he's not had to play yesterday. In stark contrast, Kunlavut had a match which could have gone a lot tougher actually with Cho Chen. It took almost an hour. Are creeping back in.
9-7.
Well, that looks very clearly out that Antonsen is challenging it.
Challenge unsuccessful.
There we go.
No challenge remains.
Out of challenges as well.
7.
Great work at the net from Kunlavut. Means he goes into the interval of this third game. 4 points in front against Anders Antonsen. 11-7.
Coach, return to your chair. Coach. Kunlavut. 11-7. Play.
That's well left by Kunlavut, and is now 5 points clear. Remember, this was the same margin that Antonsen had at the start of this game. Big swing of 10 points. He's now on another 5-point run, like he had a 6-point run, I should say.
Serves over.
So those are 2 big runs of points. This one has come to an end.
can still correct that. Serve is over. 13-8.
Straining to hear that. Trying to clarify something on the line call there, but it's in favour of Kunlavut.
Serve is over. 9-13. Ten, 13.
He's now gone long a few times himself, Antonsen, on this end. Looking to give himself every chance of clawing his way back here. What does Antonsen? He's a fighter. Doesn't give up easily. Enough there. We had that from Antonsen earlier. I think that was the game point he converted. This time it is Vitidsarn who has a little bit of luck on his side. Well, this is already the third longest match these two have ever played. And it could still become the longest one. Especially if Antonsen mounts a comeback like this. It's only 3 points behind. They recently had two long ones, an hour 20, the last two times they played. An hour 20, 3 weeks ago almost, at the Thomas Cup, and then before that the World Tour Finals, the group stages. An hour and 27 minutes. Thailand Open is the longest one. That was, the final last year was 1 hour 32. And Indonesia Open semi-finals in 2024. An hour 31. Well, Antonsen is now just 2 points behind. That's the closest he has been since it was 9-7. That is wide. Well, he had Antonsen there, didn't he?
14-15.
Oh, he had an opportunity. Oh. I don't know. Looking at that again, I wasn't so sure, but he hasn't challenged that. I think they all thought that was in as well. So I think there were a few gasps when they saw the replay.
Thank you.
So this has been very, very good. That was a 5-point lead. So both of them look to have spurned a 5-point lead. He's won 7 of the last 10 points, Antonsen. This has been tremendous from Antonsen. His turn now for a fight back.
15 all. Quick one.
And the first time that the scores have been level since they were at 7 all.
Thank you.
Grueling battle, this one, and it's almost an hour and a half on the clock. This is on track to be the longest match ever played between these two.
Service over.
Well, he's now in front.
16.
Oh, sorry, excuse me, level. Getting ahead of myself. Well, this is immense. Well, he needed that badly, didn't he? Because Antonsen had just built up a head of steam.
17-16.
Cross-court winner from Vitidsarn.
Thank you.
Remember, Kunlavut and Kodai Naroka played a match for 109 minutes at the World Championships in 2023. Intense rally this.
Serve over.
One in which he comes out on top. He looks annoyed. Antonsen, or even bemused.
Wipe the court. Wipe the court.
But it doesn't go over. It looked like it did, didn't it?
Thank you.
Nothing between the two.
Serve over. 18-17. Serve is over.
Yeah, a little shake of the head.
All. Kunlavut Vitidsarn challenges.
It's a challenge from Vitidsarn.
Challenge unsuccessful.
And he's not got that right.
No challenge remaining. 19-18. Play.
It is Antonsen just ahead here. And Antonsen has 2 championship points.
20, match point 18.
What a turnaround this has been for him. Down at 7-12. And then at 11-15. 9 of the last 12 points have gone his way. 2 championship points. Anders Antonsen has won his first ever Thailand Open after looking down and out for long periods. He has come back superbly in an epic encounter. The longest match they've ever played with each other. Oh, this is great to see. Such entertainers. Some might say this is why we need shorter scoring systems. Others will say this is why we have the drama. A superb display from both these men. Yeah, a big puff of the cheeks.
21-18.
He has been magnificent, and plenty of credit as well. to Kunlavut Vitidsarn, who had the crowd right behind him, but they also showed their appreciation for Antonsen and what he's brought to the table today. To get his first Thailand Open win and also his first Super 500 since the Indonesia Masters of 2024, 2.5 years ago. So Anders Antonsen continues his good record against Kunlavut Vitidsarn. The third seed from Denmark beats Thailand's second seed 9-21, 24-22, 21-18 in an hour and 37 minutes. The longest ever match between these two. One of the longest matches on the tour in a while. A brilliant, brilliant match. Let's see what it takes out of them as well. And it's lovely to see these two celebrate like that. Obviously lots of mutual admiration, and he was looking to be the first Thai player, Kunlavut Vitidsarn, to win back-to-back editions, and also the first men's single player since Joko Supriyanto in 1994 to win 3 titles, but it wasn't to be. In fact, that's just the third time Denmark have won a men's singles here. But now let's head over to the award ceremony for the men's singles.
Ladies and gentlemen, the award presentation ceremony for the Toyota Thailand Open 2026, presented by Victor Men's Singles, is about to begin. To present the Royal Trophy, please welcome HE Air Chief Marshal John Lungsawang, Privy Councillor of Thailand, and the Honorary Advisor of the Badminton Association of Thailand, under the royal patronage of His Majesty the King. Congratulations to both of our wonderful men's singles finalists in the Toyota Thailand Open 2026, presented by Victor. Please come to the podium to receive your awards. First, a big congratulations to this year's 2026 runner-up, Kunlavut Vitidsarn from Thailand! This year's 2026 men's singles champion from Denmark, Anders Antonsen! And to present the medal, please welcome to the stage Kun Ying Batamali Sawatragun, President of the Badminton World Federation, International Olympic Committee member, and the Honorary Life President of the Badminton Association of Thailand, under the royal patronage of His Majesty the King. To present our well-deserved prize money to our athletes, please welcome Jeff Chen, Chairman of Victor. Finally, to present a special souvenir to our finalists, please welcome Zhang Mingqing, the General Manager at Victor, Thailand. And now it's time to present the Royal Trophy. Congratulations to this year's 2026 Men's Singles Champion! Please welcome back all of our special VIPs to take a photo with our finalists.
So the men's singles champion for the Thailand Open 2026 is Anders Antonsen. His first ever Thailand Open after falling short last year in another epic battle against the same opponent. We'll be absolutely delighted about that. Is the first Dane since Victor Axelsen in 2020 won back-to-back Thailand Opens. It's also his first Super 500 title in 2.5 years after the Indonesia Masters in January of 2024. Our last final is coming up, and it's mixed doubles. Could be another fairy tale story there for Tu Yijun and Li Chen of China against the second seeds of Denmark, Mathias Christiansen and Alexandra Boye. that was a long battle, wasn't it? And the longest match by a long way on court 1 this week. Anders Antonsen beating Kunlavut Vitidsarn in the men's singles final, and it's our last match of the day. Mixed doubles final, Zhu Yijun and Li Qian of China versus the second seeds of Denmark, Mathias Christiansen and Alexandra Boye. Well, it could have been an all-Chinese affair, but look at that result. Zhu and Li beating the top seeds in the semis. So it could have been first versus second as well, but that didn't happen. And here we are then, Denmark against China in the final. Well, in that battle, the race for the finals at the end of the year, we've got 3 Chinese representatives. Remember, only 2 can go. None of the competitors are Christiansen and Boye are second in the rankings at the moment. They are in good form right now.
Mixed doubles.
Zhu Yijun and Li Qian from China! Versus Mathias Christensen and Alexander Boye from Denmark!
Well, this is the first